You bitch. Hey, welcome to another episode of Thinking Out Loud, man. We here with a cool ass cast, man. My boy Dougie Doug back. What's happening, champion?
Yeah.
With the champion on. Look at the guy. Look at the guy. You fly shit. What's happening, man?
What do you do? I miss y'all, man.
Hey, man, we miss you
For
too,
real,
bro,
bro.
man. Hey,
Yeah.
man, talk to the people, man. Tell
No,
them.
y'all, I ain't been doing shit, man. Just school. Y'all like, I ain't been doing shit, man.
Hey, we got our other co-host here, Popeye. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? I put that on my other eye, nigga. This is my guy right here. What's up with you, boy?
Chillin', man, you know. One job to the next. What's happening, y'all? What's going on?
That's what's up, man. Hey, listen. We got a special guest in the house tonight. So, allow me to rant to introduce her. So I'm scrolling through my timelines and stuff like that, and I see this girl doing all this shit with the yoga and all that. So all of us on this panel, we all fuck with the workout shit, right?
Yeah.
And me personally, I like that iron. I like to hit that iron. You feel me? You're a boxer.
Not a boxer, but I like to do boxing exercises.
But
Allegedly.
he runs. I don't run. Like if I was gonna do some shit, bro,
Right.
like I'll walk the 5 mile loop in
Right.
Claremont, or
Right.
when they had the shit where we used to go to
Yeah,
the
Garcia
Garcia
Trail.
Trail, like that
Right.
kind of shit.
Right,
I do
right.
that. I'm not a runner like that.
Right.
But the people I follow, like Elliot Hose, Big Brandon, all them dudes,
Right.
influenced me to do the iron shit.
Right.
You feel me? But they also talk about yoga. So I'm, like I said, I'm scrolling through my timeline, and I see my lady right here. Jasmine, how you doing, girl?
Yo, you gotta tell me who reposted me or what?
No, we got mutual followers. And let me just tell the people real quick. I don't know her, but we cool now.
That's thinking out loud. It's fun.
Hey, I slid to the DMs like, man, what you doing is amazing. If you follow her page, it's inspiring.
amazing.
But like I was saying before,
Thank you.
the dudes I follow, because I like to be up under that iron, they all say, we do that yoga shit
Right.
to
That's
get
the
us
spark.
more strong. So I'm like,
Right.
and then I'm looking at her, and I'm like, all the shit going on in the community. The first thing they say when like a city is getting gentrified,
Right.
oh, here come
A yoga
Starbucks, yoga studio. So
Now we got a
I'm
bicycle.
looking at yeah, it's like black yoga. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
black yoga. So listen. First of all, how did you get into the shit? Then tell them how healthy it is for you.
Oh, I'm a Cancer, so that's kind of getting into my feelings. I got into it from heartbreak, really. Yeah, got my heart broke and I needed an outlet. And it was right after pregnancy, had my son, and had nobody that really like helped me through, you know, the pain of that. Cause you really go through a lot of pain if you're a woman and you did that shit. But nonetheless, yoga helped me heal my back from the epidural, because that shit was a bitch. None of y'all know that, but it was a
I know all
bitch.
about that girl, my nigga. I'm just saying. I know all about that girl.
That boy got some kids, man.
But nonetheless, yeah, I got into it from that, and then I just started realizing that I could really do shit with my body, and that it was really changing my mind and changing
Right.
the way that I was like really perceiving the world off the mat. So I kept going with it, and then I just started seeing other black yogis inspire and doing crazy shit, and it just inspires me. And I like to do it outside, and a lot of people like that studio shit, but it's not really for me. Like, I like to feel that air
Right.
and that breeze, and especially at the beach, and feel that water like hitting you when you moving through. Like, you could just like really get in tune with what you really going through.
Right.
You know, it's like it's therapy in a sense. So I fuck with it. I think that everybody should fuck with it. Even if you're just doing like simple shit in your living room, like you don't gotta get outside. I suggest you get outside, but
I think I can do that. Like I'm watching.
Man.
I'm looking at you. I'm seeing what you're doing. Then I start really paying attention. She put her goal out there, like I'm trying to get the splits cracking. I'm like, the Nigga, your fucking head is behind your ear like this, and you're doing all that shit is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Intertwined in that
That's not enough.
Yeah, that's cute. And before we get into the weird side of the game, as far as how niggas look at that shit, when they try to holler at you, because, oh, if you had that position, I come in. Fuck all that. Let's talk about the health part of the game and why more black people should get into it. Because yoga, we don't think nigga.
Well, to be honest with you, it helps your blood flow. I think that is the biggest benefit of it, because you have to get in tune with your breath. And, you know, your breathing helps get oxygen to your blood, and it just helps everything flow a little bit better. You get in blood to particular muscles that aren't necessarily working in any other moment of life. You can do office yoga. You can do fucking yoga sitting right here in the chair.
Right.
Like, you can do it at any time. Like, it doesn't even matter. And it just really, at the end of that, 10 minutes, and that's it. You feeling a million times better. It's like having a nap.
Y'all, you ever fuck with yoga?
I did. I tried that hot Bikram yoga, which is very unique.
Did you stay the whole time?
I did because I didn't want to. No. I got a thing. No. Like I got a thing.
I'm very proud because
No.
a lot of people actually don't to quit.
I'm gonna tell you this now. It is something very unique, and like she said, it's preparing your body. You're gonna use muscles you thought you never had, and it's hot, and it felt like the devil was in there blowing on me. Man, you stretching. Just the stretching is what had me just like really at the point where it's like, God damn.
I'm gonna tell you a secret for the hot yoga. Stay near the door. If it's your first
And
time.
I was not. I was like towards the back, which was not. The door was towards the front. And
I had a favorite studio. They had an alley door in one of their studios. So I used to stay near the alley door. You get the breeze coming from the bottom of the door.
That's cheating.
So it was cheap a little bit, but you know, I get
never
that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, now, you a boxer. You be hitting that bag and stuff. You ever did yoga?
No.
Really?
No.
Would you
Have you heard of that?
I don't know. I always thought it was for smaller people. I didn't think. I wasn't really educated on yoga. I wasn't educated on.
Would you flow with me?
Maybe.
If you had a goddamn YG, this nigga just be still around with shit. This nigga ain't got a motherfucking social media. Fuck you. But you are into health and fitness.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
I can't sit Indian style. Right? So I'm looking at Jazz's page. It's like, nigga, I gotta get into this. Because like I said, I'm an iron dude. So when I want to get in shape and get right, I follow them dudes. But they all say I do yoga. Like, it's amazing. And like I said, I just want to use this platform to be on some, like, that's not a white thing. That's why I love what she do. And everybody loves what she does. That's how I met her. So what's some of the benefits do you get from doing that yoga shit?
I could plank for a whole minute. Both on my hands and on my elbows, which is excellent for me. I still don't have a six-pack, but we're working on it.
Tell me how many kids you got though.
I have 2 sons.
Thank you.
2 and 1.
How many bros you know with 2 kids with a 6-pack?
That's great.
And look at her.
It's getting there.
Shit.
It's getting there.
There you go.
So, but yeah, I got back to my pre-baby weight like 6 months ago.
Congrats.
I gotta get a kid. My wife still ain't there yet. That's a whole other story. Sorry, baby, no shame.
Yeah. Sorry, he didn't mean that.
I'm gonna let you work out with Jazz and get that shit back, man. We probably got 2 more kids with
I'll
us.
get out there on the beach.
The boy said trying to get that snap back, man.
Buns out this summer. What you talking about? But what was I talking about? The benefits?
Yeah,
So
benefits of yoga. Be honest.
Let me see. Patience.
Oh yeah.
Yoga takes a lot of patience. A lot of people don't realize it. Even myself, I see people do crazy shit, and I want to do it like right then and there. And then I'll get into that move, and I'm like, yeah, bitch, it's not time. So it just takes a lot of patience, and it's given me a lot of patience. What else? It's giving me the need to want to do more. To want to be more, not just on the mat, but off the mat too. because I feel like a lot of yogis have come to yoga to fix their shit. And I feel like it's just very inspiring to see that and to feel that in yourself. And it's a good thing to hold on to every time that you know, revisit it. Like, I don't get on the mat, like, by 8 o'clock at night. I'm like, fuck. Like,
right. I feel bad about it.
Man, you know what I will say, Jazz, man? You're a motivator, whether you know it or not. You got me to get on my shit. Like, even if I'm not in yoga, I see you post some shit. You got your kids with you there in the background playing, and you're doing your poses and all that.
Yeah,
and
acting the fool.
it's amazing. I mean, to me, that's what it's all about. It's not like, haha, fuck you, my dick is bigger than yours, but it's more or less like, you know what, this is cool, it works for me, hopefully it works for you.
Right.
Now, whether I do yoga or not, that's on me, but I'm still gonna do something in my life to make me a better person.
No,
and that's the reason why I end up navigating with shoes.
Thank you.
It's
That's
awesome,
really
man.
fun. My best friend just talked to me about that the other day because I was, you know, going through some shit. And she was like, well, why don't you just go do some yoga? I guess it works for you, but, you know, it don't work for me. Like,
Yeah, what works for you ain't gonna work for others.
So the cool thing about what I see what you're doing is like, you even post it, you be real with it. Like, I'm trying to do this.
Right.
And you post it out there. Like, I'm telling you, 2 months, I'm about to do this. I'm about to have my splits cracking.
watch me. Yeah.
You there yet?
I'm very close. I got like this part of my thighs down, and it's, I can do the, you know, the frontwards one, but I can't do the middle.
Right.
So the middle is very.
She can scratch the back of her head with her feet. I seen it.
That's your crazy.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you because you know.
That's your crazy.
I can knock it out.
Hey, Lonze back there is amazing.
It ain't gonna take
Right here in this part, it's gonna be a show. I mean, he gonna post something that's like, she doing some shit. It's like that on everything. Hey, man, tell them how they can reach you.
I'm at Jones for Jazz on Instagram. It's the only place I'm at.
Spell it out. Niggas is stupid.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Jones is Jones, not Jonas. Somebody called me Jonas before.
That's a cute
That
name.
was interesting.
Jonas, yeah, that is interesting.
Know that.
It's a little French. That's what I'm saying.
Somewhere over there, you're.
So Jones, FORJAZZ. Again, JONES FORJAZZ.
That's what's up, man. And I hope they just hit you up, man. You can get them in there.
Follow.
Black people. Don't
Yeah.
think yoga's just for them. Y'all think gentrification coming because Starbucks and shit like that coming in your hood? They got that motherfucker.
It's for
Get your ass
us.
in yoga, man.
Boo boo, nigga.
The next segment we go to, because we about to take a break in a minute, we're gonna talk about the sexual benefits from it.
Ooh.
Because I know a lot of niggas be saying your shit like, ooh, stay right there. Stay right there, Jazz. I look at it like that, but you know, I can't be
Yeah, this fool.
But hey, man, that's
I
what it
can't
is.
get mad because it's sexually arousing to see a man do it.
Really?
Really?
Word.
Never did
Absolutely.
I've never followed a yoga nigga, so
For the next one. That's for the next one.
you know what? Can you make me the yoga nigga? I'll make me the yoga nigga. I'm in the yoga. I'm with my hands, nigga, swinging and shit. Hey, be out loud, man. Big print shit. That be good. Doug, you need a yoga. Your woman to fuck you.
Oh my god.
Man, that'd be a bad combination, bro.
The boy said yoga nigga.
I can't imagine myself scratching my head with my toes.
That'd be hard.
That should be
Oh,
real
we're
tight.
done.
I just want to sit Indian style. Like I just want to just chill right here one day. But let me stop.
Please.
This is Thinking Out Loud. Please like and subscribe, man. Jones for Jazz. Jones for Jazz, man. Make sure you follow my girl. We right back. You bitch.
And what fashion? Located at 2901 West Washington Avenue, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89104, space T128. Hit us up on Facebook and Instagram at And What Fashions Boutique. You can call toll-free 1-866-344-9731 or email us at andwhatdo1@gmail.com. That's ANDWHATDOE1 @gmail.com. And remember, triumph over adversity, and we can't wait to greet you. Say, and what though? And what
though? Bitch, we back, thinking out loud. God damn it, I'm your boy Barbershop back. I'm here with my panel. Nigga, I got a gang of people here with me, and I love them to life, my dude. Like, Popeye, Jones for Jazz, my nigga Dougie Doug. What's happening?
What it do?
The fuck you doing, bro?
What you doing? I'm just chilling, man.
Doug, you ever tried to go vegan before?
Oh wow.
Yeah, he said, wow.
It was. I tried.
What'd you eat? What was the first vegan thing you tried?
I'm not really good at none of that, so all I did was like spinach, lettuce, tomatoes.
Spinach is good. I love spinach. I fuck with spinach.
and tomatoes.
That's all I'm doing, bro.
How'd it go for you?
It didn't go too well, man.
I know
It didn't go
that
too
shit
well.
so
Oh man, meat is just a part of me, man.
You're a carnivore.
This is God. Like, I don't see how
You really
people
gotta
do it.
follow my page. I
Yeah, I
eat
do.
like a man.
Really?
Yeah.
But I heard there's a lot of alternatives out there. Like,
There is.
You know.
There's a lot of meat substitutes, but I mean, a lot of the time you don't need the meat substitutes. You can really like turn like quinoa and lentils and all types of stuff into meat. You do black bean burrito burgers and stuff.
Well, I had a veggie burger. It was pretty good. I was like, damn, give me another one.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I did my vegan shit, and should I show them the picture?
I mean,
Can I
Okay, Lonze, you know, the media file probably put it up right now.
Mhm.
I swear to God, I was in my best shape. I looked my best, and after my 30s and all that, it's benefits to it. I can tell you the pros and the cons.
Right.
Pros, nigga, I look great. I felt great. My skin was awesome. I can fuck, and when I nut, I don't need that extra 10 minutes for the second round. I just go straight to it. It was a gang of
That's
when I
wonderful.
shit. When you shit.
It's like
You need 2 wipes, nigga, like one roll of toilet paper lasts for about 2 weeks. Be honest with you with the vegan shit. Here's the fucked up part about the vegan shit for me, Jazz. Listen,
What you didn't like?
I was hungry all the time. Every time I passed it in and out, every time I came to one of my homeboys' barbecues or something, looking at the chicken on the grill, like, ooh,
Bruh.
I couldn't escape. And this is 6-7 months in.
How long did you do it?
About a year.
A year, huh? I don't
Yeah.
remember
You can ask
doing it.
any of my friends.
I
Like,
don't really
I
know.
always have food,
I
no
seen
matter
that.
where I'm at. Like,
You was supposed to bring us some food
I was
tonight.
supposed to bring you food, but that's why I bought you wine. 'Cause I know.
Hey.
take that.
But nah. Everywhere I show up, like I got food because I'm always hungry.
I heard the fuck out of that.
Man.
That's the only thing. It's only one con I got about veganism is you stay hungry. And it's this, but I was in my head a lot.
Right.
Like
It's a mental thing.
I'm thinking a month or 2 in, I'll be cool. Like fuck it. No, the whole time I'm like,
I'm
nigga,
sorry.
fish, in and out, nigga. Like the whole time, like 6 months in, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I want a chicken wing so bad.
Man.
Like
Damn.
See the shit he naming and the shit
I
he used to.
had a lot of the shit that I ate at the house was regular shit, salads, shit like that. When I went out, I found a whole bunch of spots that, you know what I'm saying, was vegan spots. I was like, damn, I didn't even know that was right there. But I go there, it was good.
I mean, that's nice that you do that, but
Yeah.
you gotta really cook for yourself. when you're
Yeah,
vegan. Like,
true.
it's-
Yeah.
Honestly, it's
True.
a lot more work. Like you gotta prep more and all that other shit. But like, if you want to eat right, you want to eat good, you gotta cook for yourself.
So
otherwise-
did you used to eat meat?
Yeah, I used to eat meat.
What kind?
My favorite was salmon.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice. You put the L in the salmon or you say salmon?
I say salmon.
I say salmon.
Is that the nigga way, salmon?
No, that's the regular
That's
way.
the regular way.
Unless
That's
you wear
the
it.
L.
This thing got an outfit that's all Solomon.
One,
For what? Y'all ain't my boy like that, man.
for one.
Salad.
I like these though. They're saucy, girl.
Look, we got salmon. I'm just
They're
saying.
saucy, like.
Man, why they do me this way? Y'all ain't shit. That's all I'm telling
You
y'all.
ever tried to do vegan shit?
Yeah, it was depressed. I was depressed because you know why? 24 hours later, I just broke cold. I went straight to, like, I started with him. That's how I started. So he said, you know what? We gonna do it. Let's do it for a month. That's what we said we was gonna do.
Yeah.
I promise the Lord. Somebody, I'm not gonna throw that person out there who told me because they see me in the Taco Bell.
The shit ain't easy, bro.
Listen, I just got a haircut. Listen, I just got a cut. We was talking about fuck, we gonna do this because we was on our hiking shit. We was on our fitness, right? So it's like, nigga, let's try it. We gonna drop another like 10, 15 pounds, right? I'm like, let's do it. Lord behold, I was the thoughts was like, Lord, you know you're not gonna do this. So I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna do it, right? Because we do it together.
Right.
Man, I passed the down lake. It was right there. What you think happened?
I know you was in
Now,
there.
y'all know I'm married with kids, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, I was the only one trying to be my vegan shit. And this when I was on
You ain't
like
had
Save
no
Me Hard.
support.
I'm looking at all those videos, I'm like, yeah, this is the way to go. I'm about to be awesome. I learned a whole bunch of shit. Like, goddamn, I can't eat broccoli.
Man.
Shit, that's all that shit, right? So I'm on one. I come home one night from work, 9 o'clock or whatever. Now my wife done fried some fish. So after you fry the fish, the aroma is still in the air.
Man.
I come home, I'm smelling this shit. I'm like, that shit's so good. I'm like, look here, like, I made me a salad, nigga. I made me a cool little salad. I ate the shit. Then I woke up to go pee. That aroma was still there. Everybody to the refrigerator. Nigga went, opened the foil up and just nigga gobbled down on 3 red snappers.
Yeah, that shit
Like,
down
I tried though, but I swear to God, when I was really on it, nigga, I felt the best I ever felt. I looked the best I ever looked on everything, from the looks to the skin to the energy to the intellect, all the way down to the sex. Like on everything, I was on my top. The only fucking thing I hate about this shit is I was always in my head about going back to be on some carnivore shit.
I think that what helped me get out of my head about meat is just really understanding like how terrible that shit is.
It is fucked up.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that like I'm not the type of vegan to be like you eating fucking trash, but like I mean it's
You are
trash.
what you eat.
Like,
You are what you eat.
But if you follow her, she's always cooking and it
Yeah,
looks amazing. I'm like, damn, bring me a plate.
But nah, like y'all here every Sunday,
Indeed.
right
Yep.
here. Okay, so I'm gonna come next Sunday and bring y'all food.
The guy behind the camera's a vegan. He be telling me the same shit.
Oh, it's nice.
You got me on camera saying this, so I will be here. I'll slide the food
Done.
away.
You over there smiling.
I'm just like, I'm enjoying this, man, because I really want to try it. We all should do it for 30 days.
You eat pussy?
Keep the guests.
You eat pussy?
Lord.
Huh?
Have
That boy went
Have you ate a vegan pussy before?
Vegan pussy's different from
No.
carnivore pussy.
Never.
You never
Never. I ain't even thought about that.
You should find a vegan pussy.
Shit tastes like Caesar salad with no ranch.
What's wrong with this guy, man? I think he's just such a unique situation. But no,
I'm sorry, let me go here right quick.
Yeah.
You ever sucked vegan dick? I'm sorry, I feel bad.
No, I mean like I'm gonna answer it for sure. I want to say like no, but then I kind of want to say yeah because he was like vegan for a piece, but like
What it tastes
What?
like peas and shit.
What?
I don't want to know, like personally, I don't care about the I'm just
boy,
saying.
is there?
Because in our world, it's like if you eat
I mean,
pineapples, the shit cool.
pineapples are, let me fucking tell y'all, everybody, pineapples are acidic and
Oh,
it
yeah.
does not make your nut taste good. So please stop eating it.
Pineapples don't
It's
work.
not good for you. Like,
What does
Scratch that off the
What
list,
works?
that shit
What works?
Yeah.
I mean,
What
eat
works?
some
Yeah.
apples, eat some mangoes, things that have like
Mango.
high
Some mangoes.
I
alkaline.
love a goddamn. People sleep on mangoes.
You
man.
know,
I fuck
some
with mangoes,
melon,
man.
something that's gonna flush your fucking system, no
Right.
water, like, you know, think about that.
That's
Oh,
what's
wait,
I got it. My intake.
Not like good cantaloupe.
That's one thing I hate. I do not like that shit.
Not like a good
Cantaloupe
cantaloupe.
is junk.
You don't like cantaloupe, baby?
No.
What?
That's the only one I don't like.
Don't
I
you either?
fuck honeydew.
What's your
up.
go-to
That's
fruit?
fire.
It ain't
What's your go-to
watermelon.
fruit?
I don't know. I like
You don't like
mangoes.
water?
Mangoes?
I like mangoes.
Mangoes.
bro. Mangoes.
Mangoes are
Mangoes
my
are
favorite fruit.
Mangoes.
Like, you can fix all my problems if
I
you
fuck
bring me.
Mangoes gonna get the job done.
I'm mad, like,
We beat and I bring some of that. It's like,
Girl, I just picked some ripe ass mangoes.
shit. 5 pounds of this shit right now. What you think is going on?
That's what's up, man. I mean, you gotta bring health into your bedroom.
Yeah.
Are you single?
Yeah.
You single?
Yeah.
Wow. Fellas,
For a whole year now.
she's single. Hey, you gonna see in between the braids how them splits go. I'm just saying,
She gonna show you what to do.
Jones for jazz, my guy.
Send me some inspiration so I can really do that.
Yeah.
You single?
Man, I'm unique.
He said I'm unique. What's that mean? I like that. He said I'm unique.
Now she gonna put a
I'm
shake.
not even gonna ask you, nigga.
You already know the answer.
You got a champion sweatsuit on, nigga. We all married with that
He said if you ain't married, you better get married.
shit. Hey, that's what it is, man. We thinking out loud like a motherfucker, man.
Big
But
time.
that's cool, man. If you incorporate health with your relationship and your friendships, shit like that, I think it's amazing. People need to know that because this is the reason why I started this platform. Because a lot of these podcasts, they talk about music,
Right.
or they talk about whatever's going on in the news and shit. And the only perspective you get is from niggas who are like celebrities and shit like that. What about us? Regular niggas, like you do hair, right?
Yes.
Just found that out. Like,
I do hair and I
hey,
teach swim
There you
in
go.
LA, so hit me up.
There you go. I do hair. It is hair. Hey, that's what I do. Barbershop Mac, nigga.
Why you pointing at my head? It was like, hey.
No, man.
No.
I know that. I got a sister who does it. I got 4 sisters.
Ashley, how you doing, sister?
Yeah.
Kenya, how you doing,
That's how I
sister?
started. I was spreading my brother's
But what I'm
hair.
saying is, what we do is we put people out there who came into the shop feeling some kind of way. When they leave the shop, they feel another kind of way. That's spiritual.
Right.
Same thing with yoga. Same thing with relationships. Like whenever you can leave feeling better,
Right.
I think
That's
that's
good.
awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Same thing. When y'all look at this podcast and click off this shit, you're gonna feel better. So make sure you like and subscribe. You bitch.
Hello. Yeah.
You feel me? But listen, talk to the people, man. Let them know. Listen, this is what it is. At one point in time, we sitting back waiting for shit to happen. Now, we're in the front run making it happen. And me and you had this discussion not too long ago. Like, how do you go from just sitting there trying to be something to making yourself do something?
Well, that's it right there. Trying and making, that's the 2 different things you have to do right there. Is if you got the determination, man, you want to better your situation, you have to do for yourself. Like, I told myself, even like when I moved away from Cali, came back, I told myself I wouldn't be in the same situation I left. So when I came back, you seen a whole different, my whole thoughts on life was completely different. Becoming a better father was one of my big things. Make sure I just do for myself. Like you said before, you used to say, man, how can I be like a better person? How can I do something for others if I'm not doing for myself, basically, right? So you have to really take care of yourself before you can try to take care of others. So I took that dear to heart, and that was years ago when you said that shit to me. So I was like, you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I put one foot in front of the other, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm not gonna be put in the same situation as previous.
Right.
So I'm gonna make sure I'm driven, I'm determined, and I don't care what nobody think. You know?
You determined, hey, done. You fuck with the kids, man. You work at the high school and shit like that. Real talk, like, man. And you hit me up earlier this week, like, what about the gifted people? You gifted.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna put your age out there, but you working on your masters,
Right.
still going to school, you still work, doing your thing.
Right.
It's a whole lot of shit that you're doing that you can influence people to be like, I'm not gonna stop now just because I'm at this part in my life.
Right.
You always gotta be looking forward. And before you go, let me just say this. Even if you know your destination, it don't make no sense to look in your rear view mirror. Because if you're so busy in your rear view, you might hit the motherfucker in front of you.
Oh yeah.
But if you too focused on where you're getting off at, you're not looking at the sides.
Right.
It's coming from a blind nigga. I'm half blind. You feel me? It's like you gotta appreciate the moment.
Right.
So like you said, gifted people.
Right.
Talk to me.
I think, you know, for the most part, I feel that everybody's gifted.
Mm-hmm.
Every single human being on this earth has a gift. It's how you utilize your gift and what you're going to do with your gift. You get what I'm saying? You can use your gift in a good way. You can use your gift in a bad way. Some people's gift come naturally. Some people have to seek after their gift. But I think everybody has a gift, man. You know, everybody, every single person in this world has a gift. You just, it's either you have discovered it or you're in the process of discovering it.
Right. So I mean, we even go with you, Jazz. Like honestly, shoot shit and laugh and joke, but on the real
Can I
shit.
do this quick? Okay. Let's do it.
When you discover, you know what, this is what I want to do. This is gonna make me feel better. Whatever that transition was, can you kind of relate that to somebody? Because maybe somebody don't want to do yoga, but they want to figure something out to make them feel better about themselves.
Well, I would say for sure yoga is gonna just bring you closer to what's going on with your own personal shit. And whether that is to make yourself feel better, you're gonna find within yoga like, oh shit, like this is something that I can't do, like let me work on it and figure it out. Or move on to something else that you feel like it's gonna boost up your confidence where you can bust it back, you know? Because for me, the splits is nutty because one day you'll be down there, you know?
Right.
3 days later, when I feel like I should be there, nigga, I'm back to fucking only being able to make it to my knees. So I play with that and headstand, and I do that shit back and forth, you know, just to build my own confidence and stuff like that. So you can do that in your own practice.
That's amazing, man. And I love it because on this show, like I said, I don't even just want to educate them, I want to entertain them, all that shit. That's why I call it edutainment. But how important is your circle? How important is that circle? Like the people around you, when you decided, fuck it, you know, this is what I'm gonna do, and I don't give a fuck what you say, I'm gonna ask all you guys this, and all you guys take a turn before we take our next break. How important is your circle?
Circles.
My circle is lit, yo. My circle is 15 years strong. So I fuck with them niggas and they fuck with me.
Mine is only family. I really don't like messing with nobody outside of family.
I feel that.
Circle is important. Very important. It's super important. That's your foundation, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel the circle shit, man. Because if it's somebody in your circle that's not inspired by you, it's not a circle at all. That's a cage. We don't want to be caged in.
Right.
Everybody want to encourage everybody else to grow. So that's the reason why I appreciate you being on this show. Thank you for wearing your braids and your freckles and your US.
Thank you for your root beer brown.
Olympic shit. This nigga over here on the tennis coach shit. Hey, we'll be right back, man. This is Thinking Out Loud. Like and subscribe. You bitch.
Showstoppers, trendsetters, fashionistas, fresh to death dressers, and everybody else is interested in styles, designs, and wardrobes. Add this name to your list. And What Fashion. They'll have you looking runway ready with their customized apparel and accessories. And if you ain't heard, they currently on trial for murder because they killing the game with his and her fashion. Go check them out at the Rancho Discount Mall on 2901 West Washington Ave, space 128. For additional info, dial 702-624-5584. Also follow them on Instagram at And What Fashion Boutique. And What Fashion. Triumph over adversity.
You bitch. Hey, welcome back to another segment. Thinking Out Loud, man. We got my peoples here, man. Dougie Doug, Jazz, Popeye. We feeling good, right? We on. We on. God damn it. Speaking to the world, my niggas. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all good?
I'm feeling alright.
We're in the springtime. It's spring now. Like the days is lasting longer. You know, spring forward and all that old shit. Yeah, I mean, how everybody doing? Let's just talk about how we feeling, man. We good?
Feeling good, man.
The ball head looks nice,
Yeah,
bro.
thanks, man. It took a lot, bro. It took a lot. It took time for me to adjust to this shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I know you laughing, but I'm serious, man. I'm talking about some
You know I'm gonna get in with it.
insecure shit. Like, real, I didn't know that shit can affect you like that. Like,
Yeah.
losing your hair, I was like, nigga, am I still Doug? Like, I lost.
Nigga, you still dub, my nigga.
Hey,
You
when I
still
found out,
Steve
Mark
Harvey.
and Jazz did hair. I was like, oh yeah, we home. We home. Because look.
You got the things, bro. I can get the top pieces when his sister ain't around.
Oh,
Not for you, bro.
no.
You gotta stay loyal to your sisters. Like,
Got
that's
to.
not
I'm loyal to whoever gonna braid this shit. Braid my shit.
What she's saying on the low is she can do better than that. That's what she's really trying.
No disrespect.
Let's keep it
I just
going.
got your people, you know.
Yeah.
You do a lineup, you know, I got the top people.
She can do your hair while she in the splits, nigga. You ain't never had that shit before.
That'll be unique. That'll be unique. I would like to see how that'll turn out.
What I am saying though, because he came to it, we went to go see the movie Us, right?
How was that?
Don't talk.
Let me tell you about it.
Yeah, let him tell you.
I
about
don't
it.
know.
Bingo.
But I'm gonna tell you why I don't know. I
This is why he don't
love to give that whole info out about how the movie Us was. But what had happened was he was off. He came to the shop. He was waiting to get his hair braided so I could fade him up. And in the meantime, in between time, you're gonna drink. You're gonna drink. Oh, we're gonna eat, we're gonna eat. Nigga, by the time 10:30 came, I'm sideways.
Oh.
We go up Santa Anita's little thing. He got the whole little shit worked out and everything. We get there, they gotta get there. We order another drink because you know they got a bar there.
Right.
I drink that, eating some pizza and shit. And
Oh shit.
after the motherfucking, it's a whole bunch of like
The nigga didn't make
like
it.
30 minutes of those.
Man.
Can I chime in?
Chime.
This nigga did not make it past the first 2 minutes of his starting. And he learned talking about he
But
drank my
look, we
drink.
look like this in here though. I'm not used to going to movies like that. I'm one of them niggas like, excuse
Y'all
me.
went to the Dolby?
Shout out to Dolby Cinema.
Dolby.
Thank you,
That's
smart.
Dolby.
It's the only way to
Dolby.
watch a movie.
Right.
But we're gonna get back to this.
But it's, hey, it's 11 o'clock at night. Remember this? I've been working all day.
Man,
This nigga had me drinking and shit.
he's been talking about this movie for a month. Hey, when you go, make sure you let me. I'm rolling. I'm like, you're not a movie person. But we're gonna do it.
I am more of a fire
And
stick.
listen, I'm so in tune with it. Listen, I'm so in tune with seeing movies.
Yeah.
I pay the $20 a month. I got the thing over the VIP access.
Yeah.
So 3 movies a week, free, no matter what. This Dolby, IMAX, whatever, I'm
Right.
there, right?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, cool. We get him the ticket in advance. Cool.
Right.
I paid for the shit. I act like y'all gave that to me.
We got the ticket in advance for the guy.
Right.
And I know he's because he's asleep by this nigga old. So he like going to sleep.
Was he snoring though?
People
Hey, I'm sure I'm out there on the net right now.
Listen, like you
I'm
said,
sure I'm out
he's
there on the net.
reclined, right? All you hear is this.
Oh.
I look over. The drink is still full. The pizza probably half eaten. The barbecue chicken pizza's phenomenal, right?
Oh man.
I go see Us again.
And then-
Have y'all seen the movie Us?
No, not yet. I
You
want-
seen it?
See it.
Break the
I see
preview.
it.
Is it dope?
The movie is dope, man.
Should they go see it?
Listen, I'm not gonna base an awesome opinion on it right now, but it's a great movie, right? Yeah, I'm gonna see it a second time just to see how fast.
Can I go again with
it
you?
is.
We go during the day this time?
No,
During the day.
no, he is not going.
Man, we should go slide up there after this.
Can I go?
Man, you
After
know what I'm
this?
saying? What are you saying?
Sure, no disrespect, y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah, we can go. I'm down. You know, I am a movie person.
down.
No, it's only 9.
It's only not
It's nuggy. I can do
It's
it.
a little late
Let's
show.
do it.
Jazz ain't going unless it got vegan pizza.
Hey, you fucking with that?
Yo, my vegan spot might still be open.
It might be
I
open.
can get a vegan pizza now.
I woke up, the credits was coming down, and they laughing at me. So I'm already knowing. Watch out for me on the internet, nigga. I might go viral in that bitch ass.
I was throwing ice at this motherfucker. My drink and my cup, I was throwing ice and he was over there slumped like this.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
I don't go to the movies like that. These niggas is movie buffers.
Right.
They had me in the movies. I'm like trying to figure out what button I push. I'm up like this. I got motherfucking pizza. I got a real drink. And this
So you
and
in there
got
asking for
a
script?
man.
So you know how I feel, because I'm paying for shit, so I'm like, I'm looking,
Right.
and then if the drink is still
Let
there.
me tell you this though, I was in the wrong seat at first. Comfortable to motherfucker. These 2 white boys came to me like, hey man, hey bro, this is my seat. I'm like, fuck that. I took the receipt out. I'm like, bitch, I paid for this shit.
Is this
I was
true?
like, man, I had to look over there. Is this my shit? And he was like, no, you gotta go over there. I'm like, oh my bad, bro. So let's keep it 100, goddammit.
You right, you right. You right on that shit though, you right.
By the time I got over there, nigga, I was just too comfortable. It was like I was in the living room with a big ass
that's
screen. I really wanted to see us.
That shit dope, man.
So hey, next time we're gonna talk about that because I heard it was a great movie.
Right.
I gotta go back and see it again. I'm sorry for falling asleep, man. I had a long day that day, goddammit.
Right.
Fuck y'all.
No disrespect, Jordan Peele. This fool's a unique individual right
Was it
here.
scary though?
It's a horror film, so it's suspenseful.
Okay.
And the plot twist is super, super dope.
Was any titties in it? No titties?
Does that make it a better movie?
Man, for a suspense film,
You need titties.
So what was better, Get Out or?
that should be for a different.
Did Get Out have any
but-
titties?
Mm.
Did it? I don't know. But movies are better with titties. Get Out was a great film though. But I heard it's kind of like the same kind of guy. What? Go ahead.
I don't think it had titties in it.
No titties.
No.
You enjoy movies with titties in it?
I mean, titties are nice.
Titties are nice. Cheers to the titties. I like titties in movies.
So you love the hell out of Monster Ball, man.
Of course.
Monster Ball had a lot of titties.
Classic. That is a
That's a
classic.
classic.
Monster Ball.
So
But remember the first movie she showed her titties in though? I'm gonna give you a second.
Can you remember that?
You don't remember Halle Berry? The finish. I was trying to get it out with that one.
Hold up.
But as fine as Halle Berry is, her titties got cross-eyed. Cause like this nipple's different from this.
No, we're not gonna
Her
disrespect
nipples
those
are-
titties.
Yeah, that nigga
They're not fraternal
was
twins.
We're not gonna do that.
They're not
Secondly,
fraternal twins.
Matt is the one who would know every actress who's been nude in every movie she's
I like
ever
titties,
been in.
bro. I'm sorry. Like to me, it should be above PG-13 if there ain't no titties in it. That's just me. You gotta have some titties in it. Otherwise, I might as well just turn on my regular TV and watch like
Friends.
exactly on Channel 11.
Friends.
If I'm on my Netflix shit, it ain't no titties in it. Like fuck this goddamn shit. Even though it's good,
That sounds
I
horrible.
need to see some titties.
I like that.
Am I wrong?
I just appreciate the honesty.
I'm honest.
So-
I'm honest, Jazz. God damn it.
Hey, watching this shit unless it got yits in it.
I ain't watching unless it's news.
Y'all fuck with the Netflix shit?
Of course.
What's your shit on Netflix, Jazz?
I stay in Grey's Anatomy all the time.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
It's classic.
Ain't no titties in that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, not full
Grey's
titties.
Anatomy?
Well, not full
Oh, they at the
titties.
hospital?
But they have some
They're
heavy
going to cleavage and they shut it down.
heavy
Going to cleavage
They
and
some
stuff.
cleavage.
Yeah.
What's your Netflix go to, Doug?
I'm on that. What's that? Unsolved.
Oh, that's pretty dope. Yeah,
Biggie
that's pretty dope.
Jones.
Yeah.
I like that. It's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
It ain't got no titties in it.
Ain't no titties.
Ain't no
Not no
Hey, my go-to ain't got no titties. I like Ozark. I'm waiting for the next season.
That's
Ain't no
some
titties
unique
in
shit,
Ozark.
though. Yeah, that's unique.
Ain't no
You have
titties
to
in
go on
Ozark.
with titties in it? Rain.
Rain.
Definitely on that. I'm not gonna get on it until I get home. But
Have
I'm
a lot
a
of
fuck
titty
with
in
it.
Rain.
Yeah.
Rain. What is that all about? Talk to us. That's Netflix shit?
Yeah, if I can remember, it's like two countries coming together and it's like the king and queen.
They got
But they're like
titties in it?
super young and they do a lot of fucking. And
Oh, what? See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about fucking and all that shit. Just titties.
Well,
Titties.
is there a moment where you're just showing titty and you're not?
Because a lot of these Netflix shows, to me, it's before they went to Netflix, they tried to put it on ABC or CBS or something. It didn't work, so fuck it, we're gonna put it on Netflix.
Right.
It works.
Right.
You can't put titties on CBS. When you do put titties on it, like I'm with it. The fucking part of the game, I'm cool.
Well, my
Fucking
thing
part of
is
the game.
like, when are you
Titties on
just
TV.
showing titty and you're not fucking?
You getting dressed, you getting out the shower or something like
Power.
that.
You're fucking on power.
Power.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Hitting everything moving.
3LW.
He said hitting everything.
I came up the same time she came up. Nigga, when I seen her titties, I was in awe. Lala.
Oh, Lala is beautiful, man. I like Lala.
I didn't
Lala.
see Lala's titties. They was
Lala's
Yeah,
titties
she
is on
showed-
power, nigga.
Phenomenal. No. I'm just gonna tell you this word. It was phenomenal.
Oh, I'm
That's what I'm talking about. So they gotta be like soft corner. That's not what I'm saying. That was awesome.
Right.
See Lala's titty.
Unique.
I know Carmelo Anthony was hot.
Carmelo, shout out to you, man. That's some nice titty, bro.
Shit
Shout out
like
to
that just to
Carmelo,
make
my
y'all
nigga.
mad, so she probably.
Is he still in the league?
Nah.
Carmelo ain't in the league. I ain't
Oh,
seen him play
so.
this year.
I don't think they picked the boy yet.
No, he didn't pick.
Man, when this come out, they fuck it. It's still like the Lakers ain't in the playoffs. We got LeBron.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lala,
This is a whole
we're gonna
nother
take it there. Fuck LA, what's up, man? LA, we gotta pick it up, man. LeBron, I love you, man, but shit, we're gonna get AD next year. What's going on? Y'all wanna talk sports real quick?
Let's fucking
Shit,
shoot.
let's go. You
We
ain't
got
said
March
much.
Madness cracking. I got Duke. Who y'all got?
Dude,
You got Duke?
you already know.
Who you got, Jack?
I'm gonna just go with Duke because I ain't watch
Nope.
shit.
Nah,
They do yoga.
They do yoga.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna have to get out there.
Zion in there like,
Man.
Who you got,
Let me
Lamar?
find out.
Nah, I might. I don't know, man. I think they got a cool chance of doing it.
You
I
wait
was
for
watching,
everything, that Jack.
Nah, look, shit. This fool. What's wrong with you?
Man.
Nah, but I don't know, man. I think Duke has a good, they got a good shot.
Them boys is balling, man.
Yeah.
Them dudes is-
They was fucking up in the first half. The second half, they
Yeah,
came out like,
they
okay,
came
that's
out.
dope. But hey, man, listen. Music last year was probably the most kind of like tsunami wave of everything coming out. Like, it was so much music last year. Now, 2018, we're damn near in April.
Right.
Ain't really nobody came out. I'm bumping that Solange. I'm bumping that 2 Chainz. As far as new music, what the fuck is y'all bumping?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't mess with all that. Just for me, I don't mess with none of that, like the new wave shit, the mumbo, all that weird stuff, right? But Offset's new album, Father of Four, and shit's nice, man. I'm messing with it. Shit is really nice.
How about the
Yeah, he's not really like that, but that album is that's what's made me like listen. The first couple joints was super dope, but I think it's something to get down with.
What you fucking with, Jack?
No albums, bro. I haven't found anything that I really want to listen to.
What are you bumping to? What is your go-to?
Fucking Middle Child all day.
That's good. Cold World.
I'm a
Cold
middle
World.
child, so I feel that shit. So, I'm just waiting for Apple Music to just start popping up new songs after I play Middle
Tidal.
Child.
What's
Listen
the
to
shit you
Tidal.
yoga to? Like, what's some cool music to do that shit to?
Ooh, I do yoga to all the time. Sometimes I do yoga to trap, depending on my mood. But most of the time, Shea Butter Baby is a good flow. All things Solange. I like, what is it, Seat at the Table? That's what it's called? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I like to flow the Seat at the Table. And then, like Whitney Houston.
You gotta go old school.
Alright.
You old school
Alright.
with it. Hey, that Her album is banging.
Yeah, her is good too, but that'll get you in your feelings, and a lot of the
That's-
time,
What's
I got
wrong
other
with getting in your face? That's what music is supposed to do.
I got so much shit to deal with. My feelings, I don't need her to be addressing my shit right now.
Man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, I don't listen to the radio often, but some songs that come on the radio, like if I just happen to get in my car and roll, have me in my goddamn feelings, man.
Right, for
arguing
no
with nobody.
good reason. Like,
Yeah,
my feelings
something
ain't
come on.
even there.
So, man,
Yeah,
music can do
hey,
that.
but that Solange though, it reminds me like if Janet Jackson was neo soul.
Right. It's
Yeah.
so flowy,
If
right?
you could
Right,
mix that together,
right,
like
right.
if Janet Jackson was neo soul, if Janet got fucked by like Anthony Hamilton or something, like that's
What?
that shit's
But
awesome.
had a child, and that's what it would
A lot of
be.
people ain't
I
fucking with it.
completely
It's a
understand that.
vibe. It's definitely a vibe. It ain't nothing you gonna bump at the barbecue and shit like that.
No.
Man, but that album, if you just sit there and listen, it's
Shit
dope
lit.
to me. It's my go-to in 19 so far. 18 has so much goddamn music. I'm just saying. What you fucking with?
Man, I
Sweatsuit music.
I'm like,
Nelly, that boy got that Nelly.
Go ahead. Take off all your hair. All right, go ahead, ball boy.
Man, I don't know, man. My Pandora's on shuffle, man. So whatever is in my
Oh, Pandora was
Smart.
it's on shuffle,
I
man.
fuck
You
Pandora.
know.
You got Android, you should get
Hey man, listen.
I need to get sponsored.
Man, listen, real quick. please tell the people how I can get your handles out there real fast. How can I get in touch with you?
Oh, you make it. Alright.
Popeye
Popeye 24.
Start off.
I got a player.
Go ahead.
Popeye 24 IG. That's pretty much everything I'm gonna have. And I am Popeye 24 on Snapchat.
The middle child in the middle. Jones for Jazz, Instagram only. We know how to spell it now, so.
Y'all can holler at me on Snap, D_S_W03 at Hotmail.
Nigga looked at me on the slide.
Yeah,
I'm Barbershop Matt. That's all my handles, man. This has been another episode of Thinking Out Loud. Thank you for tuning in. We love y'all. Wash your ass.
Yes!
Hey, when you wash your ass, like take your back to the water, spread that cheek, let that water get up in there, get that
This
shit
is
out of
like
there.
boys that wash their ass.
You bitch.
Love y'all.